Alright guys, we are now back, but unfortunately we've got a little bit of, I guess you could say some bad news. Unfortunately 5AE ended up forfeiting their match for the evening, and we informed that, basically they still, how do I put this? We informed them that they still had a match to play, but they just logged off.
Yeah, I think it's because they hadn't read the rules. Yeah, because I saw it in chat. I say, what? We played lose. 2 games and we lose 2-1.
Yeah, they say we got 1 draw. Why we lose?
Yeah, that's right.
They totally. I mean.
I think they thought that it was based off of last season, like Wargaming League's rules, as opposed to the QIC's rules. There might be a lot of confusion, a lot of anger in with those guys, but.
But
the next
you need to read the rules.
Basically, yeah. I mean,
before the tournament.
That's the way it's going to put it. So we're going to have NVIDIA ACES Gaming going up against NVIDIA ACES Gaming Bravo.
Yeah.
So this one's going to be the clash of the Titans in the 5 versus 5 cups. There's no getting around that. But first, let's get into our third ring girl of the evening, guys. This one is from Australia. Her name is Jen Croft, and it is the code thus far is join QYC NF. Alright, so I'm wondering what the final remaining letters are going to be. But for the time being, we are still waiting to see, I guess, the situation that is going to unfold with our grand finals match of the evening. Second prize, how much gold does second prize get for per tank for the evening?
I forgot.
Is it 2,000? I remember.
I think so. I think it's 2,000.
All right,
I
remember
3,000 and 2,000, right?
3,000 for first place.
No.
2,000 for second place.
No. First one do not have any gold.
Oh yeah, that's right. So
it means they get money.
Yeah.
It's even better than gold.
Yeah, that's right. So they maybe got 3,000 gold per person.
All right.
For the second prize.
Yeah, not sure.
Yeah, I can check it right now.
Well, I know. I remember fourth prize gets 1,000 gold per tank on their team. Third prize gets 1,500 per gold, or 1,500 gold per tank on their team. I believe second prize gets 2,000, I think. But at any rate, we've got 4 T-37s loaded up for. This is going to be a little bit confusing tonight. We've got 2 NVIDIA ACES gaming teams. All right, so team on the left is going to be
it's
Bravo.
Bravo, yeah. The Unreal, the old Commander team.
And on the right, we do, of course, have 2 T-37s, and I'm wondering what the next 3 tanks are going to be coming out of NVIDIA Gaming Aces. We have seen, I mean, right now we've seen that the T-37 has been the dominant choice on Malinovka simply based on the map size. And it can be very, what's the word I'm looking for? How do I put this? It feels like trying to navigate this map is like trying to navigate through a maze in some ways, because of course you've got that huge lake in the center. You can't, you can probably cut across it there at the northwest end of the lake, but you can't go straight through the lake, otherwise everyone in your crew is going to drown. And on top of that, you're either forced to go, I guess straight off the bat, you're either forced to go straight up the northeast. You could go on that hill, or excuse me, on that road to the northwest to your opponent's spawn. But I feel as though, predominantly speaking, what we're most likely going to see, given both of our teams, is probably a rush straight up that hill to the northeast. What do you think, Edison? With the play styles of both teams?
I'm not sure, but they're all the Immortal team. They are more likely to rush, but another one is more defensive. So maybe they're gonna choose the M4E2, I guess.
Right.
Yeah, it depends on which tank you choose.
And Alpha has basically confirmed it for us. Second prize is gonna get 2,000 gold per player on their team. So I want to say we saw NVIDIA Aces make it to second prize. That was Gaming Alpha, but they renamed themselves to just NVIDIA Gaming Aces, or NVIDIA Aces Gaming, excuse me, this week. And that means if they get second prize again, guess what? They've got enough gold to go ahead and buy a 1-month premium. Just pretty nice for your time once you stop and think about it.
Yeah,
but
and they can do this every week.
Right. But I have to ask the question. I have to beg the question: Is is there a single member of NVIDIA Aces that doesn't already have every single tank in the game?
What do you mean?
Like, is it possible to find that? Okay, I mean, does everyone in NVIDIA Aces already have every single tank in this game?
No.
That's the question
not
to be
possible,
asked.
I think.
Not
because
possible?
because of we have like 500 or 600 tanks on the world tanks, so
It was
we
a
cannot
joke.
have everyone.
It was a joke. These guys love the game. What can I say?
Yeah, but you know, on the WGL they got a super account, so they don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, super account got a super crow, you know.
You got every single tank in the game on that super
Yeah.
account.
Yeah,
And
you
every
have-
skill, you know, you got a
Every skill,
14
yeah.
skill per person. Wow.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna have one NVIDIA team going to the grand finals at the end of the quarter year championships, and it's all going to be determined with this particular best of 3. But the real question is it going to be Bravo or Alpha that goes for it?
Yeah, sure. Okay, they got a E2. That means they're gonna more defensive and they absolutely gonna upheal.
All right.
Okay,
Since you
I think Unreal gonna find a way to counter. Maybe he gonna capture or something. You know, if he just upheal, I don't think it's a wise decision. Or they have to upheal before the E2 upheal, and just shoot a couple times, couple shots and leave it. You know, but I don't know what's his strategy. We're gonna watch that.
All right, now looks like everyone's just about loaded up and ready to go. It looks like we're gonna have wait. Okay, yeah, everything was just fine there. We're gonna have that. I guess you'd say a little bit more tanky tank on. That's what I'm looking for. I just wanted to go ahead and point out before the intro cut us off. Spawning to the east, it's going to be NVIDIA Aces Bravo, and to the north, it's going to be NVIDIA Aces Alpha. But I just wanted to point out that one of the teams has an M4A3E2, and that is the slightly more armored tank. But we've got the other team sporting just 5 T-37 straight up. That's going to come from which team? I cannot quite highlight.
It's a Bravo on the south.
Yeah.
So they're gonna capture. On such setup, it's really nice for capture.
And on top of that, they've got all identical tanks. Apollo is going to rush up that hill. He's a little bit slower than the rest of the guys, but I'm wondering, could this just be a straight up rush loss, perhaps, potentially?
They
Maybe.
They don't want to capture.
At least not not initially, anyway. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
once you stop and think about it, they could be trying to abuse the mobility or lack thereof for just one tank on NVIDIA Aces Alpha. I mean, that M4A E32, excuse me, 3E2.
Okay.
It's not as fast as, of course, the T-37s. It's, I guess you'd say, comparably slow.
Yeah. The kitten there, he just want to assure her as the enemy. So I guess finally they're gonna capture, but they have to set up a position right now. But you know, they are still looking for that.
Just need time.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe they just want to draw. You know.
Maybe. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see that happen. This
Yeah.
is kind of, I guess you'd say, an unusual tactic coming out of NVIDIA Aces. But is Kitten in the water right now? Am I looking at
Yeah,
this
that's
wrong?
right.
Yeah.
I-
Totally on the water.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
There's a short route that you can take in the water.
All right.
Yeah,
all right.
over there.
Yeah, and I can see it. Kitten gets out of there safely, of course.
Yeah.
And I was a little bit afraid for Kitten there, to be perfectly honest with you guys. I was like,
It's a nice route, you know. It's not that dangerous there.
Yeah.
You know, because of most of the enemy cannot shoot you. Okay, ahead is rush down. Hit then go up.
and here we
You see
are.
that?
4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining on the clock. Neither side really willing to budge at this particular moment.
Yeah. And the Bravo team already set up very defensive position, so maybe they want to avoid to fighting to the M4E2, I guess.
Of course, this game has, I guess you
Oh,
could say
the capture.
yet to
Okay,
initiate,
okay,
but there we go. The
capture.
capture's been initiated, but I like this. I like the surround, I guess you could say, coming from NVIDIA ACES Bravo.
Yeah, but if Kitten's still on that position, that will be nice. But right now it's not that good because he had to spot enemy, as soon as possible right now.
I have to ask you this: where's the armor the strongest on the T-37?
It's not seen strong at all.
It's not
a
that strong at
paper,
all?
yeah, it's a paper tank.
All right, I got you. I believe you. All right. I was just wondering why on earth is the rear turned towards the position that the enemy tanks are most likely to come from? But it looks like
you mean for Kit?
from C5M. For C5M, actually, is what I'm trying to say.
C5M.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's in the capture circle, that guy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 25% on that capture. And Nino and Apollo are working their way around the southeast end of the map, and that is not looking too terribly hot for our one NVIDIA ACES Bravo member at that particular location. Unreal Rogue calling the shots. He's a commander on that team.
Yeah, but he
And-
didn't find out who is the enemy.
Right.
He's gonna get big trouble there.
This is going to be a real problem. And
Yeah.
37%, the capture was reset.
Mm.
Unreal Rogue now trying to deal out as much damage as he can. Nino is trying to get the
Ooh.
shots to connect, and 125
Wow.
off of Unreal Rogue. And the rest of the team is now scrambling to relocate themselves, remaneuver themselves to actually put themselves in a better position to open fire on NVIDIA ACES Alpha.
Yep.
But Unreal Rogue already down to half of his HP, 245, and knocked out of the game. So this is looking, I guess you'd say, pretty much in favor of Alpha team. But the question is, what can be done from this stage for Bravo to turn this around?
I don't think they're gonna turn this around. Maybe they're gonna take a draw, take a chance for a draw.
In that case, I feel as though, Alpha, the NVIDIA ACES Alpha team does have the damage lead at this stage with Unreal Rogue knocked out of the game.
Yep.
And Rogue is basically calling the shots now that he's dead. He's watching his entire team. Mactavish is backing off, and he will be in a safe position for quite a while. But the question is, where does Alpha go from here? What do they want to do? Are they going to just happily take that draw?
Yeah, I think they're gonna take damage lead and draw. That's it. Because they only have 100 seconds, and they have to kill the rest 14. They have to rush. So if you rush, you have to pay a lot. You already got damage lead. So.
Oh, man, wait. Oh, and Kitten fell in the background. That was a lot of damage. 124 off of Hades, 331 off of Amazona. And our production crew, our observer rather, is not able to catch the angles that the tanks are shooting at Amazona from. At this rate, I want to say that there's a pretty good chance. I mean, Mactavish isn't really that far away from his team. He could actually be shut out of the game. He could be chased down, I think.
Yeah.
Sirius in a T-37.
Oh.
He's
So
got an
didn't
autoloader
leave.
tank.
Uh,
Sirius has an autoloader cannon, is what I mean to say. But Mactavish, he's the last tank in this game.
Yeah, and he didn't leave. I thought he gonna leave, but he still stayed there.
I know, that's the
Wow.
craziest part about all of it. He's about to get blindsided here by Hades. 130 off of him and 252. And Mactavish is now out of the game. That's going to give
Okay.
a win.
Maybe they don't
To
want
Alpha.
to draw with their friend, I think,
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
how do I say this? It's like gaming philosophy in esports. Once you're ahead, get further ahead. They got one tank, they got another, and they were trying to do what you said. I think initially.
Yeah, but I think on that scenario, I think the Bravo team, they have to escape. They have to send maybe couple tank up here, just take a draw.
Oh,
But
yeah.
they didn't do that because maybe they are afraid they don't want to, take a slow pass game. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And also, they wanted to put on a show for us back at home, right? But
Okay.
let's go to a short break, and I think I can bring you guys my side of the story with at least our Victor's Alpha team.
Okay.
Hello everyone, I'm Jen Croft in Australia. Thank you for joining us for the World of Tanks live stream. Interested in playing tanks as well? Download and register World of Tanks for free on our portal. Search World of Tanks Asia right now. There's over 300 tanks for 7 different countries in World of Tanks, so give it a go. And better yet, get a friend to join you. There will be different tournaments for all levels of players who want to show their stuff. We also have a huge prize pool for the Wargaming.net League. More info on the WGL website. Follow our Twitter and Twitch for tournament news, and don't forget to like our Facebook fan page for more events and news. Can you tank it? Stay tuned.
Hello， 大家好，我是派派，我来自台湾。那欢迎大家收看《战车世界》的比赛实况。那想要玩这款《战车世界》吗？就立即搜寻《战车世界》，就可以下载到这款有趣又刺激的游戏哦。那想要知道更多的消息，就请上我们的 WGL 的官网。另外呢，不要忘记要帮我们的官方粉丝团按个赞，并且准时收看我们的 Twitch 频道，来搜集更多的比赛相关资讯哦。最后别忘了一定要帮派派投一票哦，拜托拜托。
Alright guys, back now with game number 2, and this is going to be on El Haluf for T-37's KV-85. It will be from
Bravo. Yep, Bravo.
And 4 T-37s from Team Alpha accompanying a T-3485. Alright. So what's the... I have to ask this again. This is like one of the more shameful parts of my job, but what is the specialty point of the T-3485?
Actually, the tank is not that special, but on the Unreal team, they gonna not Unreal. The Video team is gonna use the 120mm gun, and it's main job, I guess. It's gonna go to the capture stroke and use the 120mm gun to defense. 400-meter range. But if you are in the capture circle, someone gonna reset here too close to you, so it's gonna become a really close battle. So if you use a short barrier gun, it's okay for defense and for capture.
And spawning to the east, it's going to be NVIDIA ACES Bravo, and to the south, it's going to be NVIDIA ACES Alpha. Now down 1 point, essentially. They're going to have to win not only this game, but the next one, and not take a draw on either one of those to actually win the set. Conversely, they could win this game and go into a draw in the next game, and then we could see an assault mode game played. All right. So for the time being, that 122mm cannon is being strutted about, and his position on the map is actually diving straight through the spawning point of NVIDIA ACES Bravo. Okay. So it looks like we're gonna have NVIDIA ACES Bravo just camping out the northwest end of the map. And I think that's basically the appropriate choice. They shooting at that that neutral capture point will basically, you know, from cover, from a very textbook perspective, will allow them to drag this game out, and I guess you could say get a draw as long as they play all of their picks right, as long as they don't get, you know, too many track shots and then take too much damage from that, and so on and so forth. All right. So thoughts on what is why? Are there any thoughts in particular on why they are going through the NVIDIA ACES Bravo spawn, Edison?
On a Bravo, no. Maybe I'm not sure what they're gonna do, but it seems they still sorting the enemy. You know, so after they see the Alpha team, they're gonna make a choice. But right now, I don't think they have any idea. You know.
I think Bravo knows what's happening. They're all relocating at the same time, with the exception of C5M. He's
gonna spot it now.
Yeah, he's moving. Yeah, he's moving. Okay, he's spotting, like you said.
Yeah, he's spotting the capture circle. You know.
No, this could turn into a 4 versus 5, 4 versus 3. It all depends on how the collapsed fight goes. But that commander back in the game for NVIDIA ACES Alpha was not.
Wow.
Are we looking at the score right? Alpha won game number 1.
Alpha won. Yep. Alpha won.
I'm just making sure that the production crew isn't as confused as I am right now. We've got both the same teams. Right, so Bravo is going to have to win.
Yep.
Not only this game but the next one.
Yep.
And a clever move from NVIDIA ACES Alpha. They're not at all concerned with getting captured. They're just concerned with staying alive. But there's a nice rush coming in from Bravo.
T-30 485.
342 damage off of that
Nice, what I
KV5.
say, yeah, 122mm gun.
165, 225, Kitten, totally exposed, 349, 267 off of Apollo, 476 off of Kitten. One more shot will take him
Wow, he
out
missed.
of the game.
Wow.
That was a miss. Nice dodge there.
Made 230, I say.
Right, next play is going to come from Zeus. He's going to dive in on Maktovich, 217 damage off of his ult, 265 off of Zeus, 392, and stacking 237 off of C5M. And it looks like Bravo is definitely getting the bitter end of this engagement. 240 damage, 196, 180, off of Unreal Road, 364, 348 off of Nino, and now, wait, friendly fire just killed Road. Oh my goodness, it was Amazona shot his teammate by accident while simultaneously trying to aim for Apollo.
Yeah.
There's got to be no worse feeling in the world. Hades was just shutting Maktovich out of the game. 138 off of Amazona, and now it's going to be 257. Sealed out the win as NVIDIA ACES Gaming Alpha.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Alpha is doing nice, I think. It's much better compared to that one.
Right,
You know.
it's crazy. So, Alpha is the team with the old shot caller, right? The old commander.
No.
Right? No?
No,
Yeah.
it's a new commander.
The new commander?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Bravo
Unreal.
is old.
The
Oh,
Bravo is the
Bravo's?
old
Yeah,
commander.
Bravo has the old commander, Unreal Rogue, right?
Yeah. Bravo has old commander.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah,
All right,
okay.
so Alpha's going on to the grand finals at the end of this month with
Yep.
their new commander. And I want to say this has been pretty exciting like grand final series for the evening. How would you guys rate the first two series that we saw for the evening? Like kind of lackluster, kind of. Is this something that we want to see Wargaming continue in the near future, or do they want to change the format of the QYC yet again?
I
Is this
think
interesting?
as a 5v5, I think that's much better than 3v3 until right now. It's much more like a tournament. But I think that 3v3 is somewhat too.
Well, when we've got a 3v3 happening on Himmelsdorf, for example, that's kind of crazy. Can take a while to shut out some games, or even a 3v3 on Ruinberg. And I think that's why they changed up the map pool just a little bit.
Yeah.
But you guys have anything else to throw out there for tonight's games?
Maybe I think I don't know, but I think maybe we got two less teams to join because we didn't see any Japanese team today.
We didn't. We had 3 Vietnamese teams and one Southeast
PvP.
Asia.
Yeah, PvP. But normally we got a lot of Japanese team before, but that's the first time I think we didn't see any Japanese team here. Yeah,
Right.
they're doing really nice on the QIC, but didn't see them. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah.
Well, we got one team from Vietnam, one team
3.
from Taiwan. No, I mean
last
going to the
week.
grand finals.
Okay.
But what was it? We forgot to show you guys Pai Pai.
Okay.
And I could sure go for some pie right about now. So that is now join QYC fight.
Yep. Join QYC fight.
And that is the rest of the code, guys. Hopefully you jotted down the first few bits of code, but go ahead and rally all your friends together and unite under this
join the
nice,
QYC
beautiful slice
night.
of pie. And I think what we're supposed to do now is show you guys the final Showgirls video and then go into the ending for the evening, if I'm not mistaken. I think we already showed both of the Showgirls videos at the same time, did we? We already
Yeah.
showed Pai Pai.
Yep. We
Yeah,
showed
that's right.
Pai Pai twice, I think.
So all right, so I think it's safe to say that we're going to go ahead and call it an evening, right? Crazy games tonight. I mean, some of it was basically all one-sided from one series to the next. No third final games. Very solid play from Alpha Team all the way. And I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen next week, especially now that we've already got one NVIDIA team guaranteed to go to the grand finals. How about you guys?
Yeah, maybe we'll see another NVIDIA ACES team next week.
I'm
Yeah,
hoping
but
we'll see
I'm
Batman.
thinking about team efficiency,
Yeah.
Oh
They
yeah.
didn't show up yet,
It's a little bit strange. I mean, I'm not entirely sure, but I think they said something about using the off season to pull their practice regimen together to make themselves a better team. So they're
okay.
probably not going to bother with this, and they're going to try and put their full focus into going for the grand finals of next season, I think. But that's going to be it from us, guys. I'm Breaker,
And this is Addison.
And I'm Skipper Alpha.
and we'll see you guys next
Bye-bye.
Wednesday.
Bye bye.
Okay. Have
Good night,
a good
guys.
night. Bye.